Let's talk about it. I did a video on Jasmine Crockett, as many people did, and I'm getting flamed in the comments because people are like, well, Trump did it. So let's take a trip back.
A couple of good paragraphs. It's talking about northern New Jersey, draws the prober's eye, written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's what I said. This was 14 years ago. They didn't do a retraction.
Now he's talking about a reporter named Serge Kovaleski. He made some comments about the 9/11 attacks and said that there were some people cheering across the water in Jersey City when the planes hit the buildings, but that's neither here nor there. So Trump was talking about that. This is a clip from 2015 when he was running before his first term. And yeah, the guy, the reporter has some type of disability where he can't control the motion of his arms. Trump was obviously mocking him. We all knew that back then. And here's my thing. The reason why I played that video is that now, in the light of Jasmine Crockett talking about Governor Hot Wheels with Greg Abbott, a lot of the people are coming back and saying, so what? The President Trump has done the same things. And I'm here to say that, yeah, I thought that was reckless back then, honestly. The point of me playing a video is that where the Democrats have gone, to this point now, this ain't the same Democrat Party.
No, our motto is when they go low, we go high.
It doesn't make it better for Jasmine Crockett. You know what it does? It makes it worse because the Democrat Party, remember, the Democrat Party was love and the working class, right? They were all about non-war, right? They were all about that. They were all about, even most recently during Joe Biden's term, they were all about electric vehicles, and now y'all are burning Teslas. That's why I did the video on Jasmine Crockett, because I thought it was just way off base for her to even be saying that about the governor in a wheelchair. So a lot of people agree, but a lot of people were torturing me in the comments.
Now, Congresswoman Crockett denies she was mocking Abbott's disability. She says she was referring to his use of trains, planes, and automobiles to transfer migrants around the country. She should not have made the comment at all.
I'm at least glad that The View decided to be honest. Now, what made Jasmine Crockett's comments worse, the same way it made it worse when Trump did it, right? What made it worse was Jasmine Crockett is trying to spin it, and she tried to say, well, Governor Abbott is the one who sent migrants over to black cities. Now, the sanctuary cities weren't all black mayors, right? There were obviously the mayor of Denver is white, right? And the mayor of Boston is Asian. So she tried to spin it and saying that, oh, the Hot Wheels comment was not about his disability. Nobody's going to believe that. And it just doesn't make sense. Now, just like Trump did back in 2015, he tried to say that he was just making a comment about that reporter. Obviously, he wasn't. He was making fun of that reporter's condition. Anybody can see it by the body language, right? So Trump was wrong back then.
Joy.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking when I saw this about, where was the outrage from Abbott when Trump was doing this? He was basically making fun of the guy's disability. And I didn't hear the outrage then. Not that she's right or wrong.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about her, she was looking for a way to say hot mess and Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Nah. Listen. And there was some outrage when Trump did it. And a lot of people didn't even think Trump was going to win. I'm going to play the rest of this video, but I want to really get to the point, right? The reality is that I don't think you should look to like your politician. I don't like Trump. He's not my personal friend. I don't care about Republican or Democrat. But the point is that when he went to run, he had better ideas than Kamala Harris. That's what it come down to. And right now, anybody watching this video, you can let me know. Right now, the Republicans have had better ideas pound for pound than the Democrats. The Democrats have not been able to convince America that they have ideas. They are angry. A lot of the things that are going on, all these politicians, remember, like I said, we were go high when they go low. That's what Democrats were supposed to be, during the Barack Obama years. That was what it was supposed to be, right? And then I'll just call them politicians. They're all cursing. They're all cursing everybody out. They're all trying to sound tough. They're all doing the same things, making fun of somebody's disability. They're all, encouraging wink, wink to kind of attack Tesla charging stations and burn Tesla cars and people getting their cars keyed at the airport. It's getting crazy. And all this stuff is being attached to the Democrats. So The reality is that the Republicans are winning right now because they have better ideas. Like them or not like them, they have some actionable ideas. What the Democrats represent now, they look crazy because they don't have any moral high ground anymore. And that's what they used to have. They used to have ideas and they had a moral high ground and a brand. The brand of the Democrats was never the same brand of the Republicans. So two wrongs don't make it right. Yes. Listen, Jasmine will live it down. The days will go on. People may forget, but she's early in the game. She's not fully entrenched politically. She's not necessarily someone who people look at as presidential per se. So maybe that's not where she wants to go. But the point is, as a rising star in the Democratic Party, she could be doing a lot better. And she's just going too hard, too fast in the wrong direction. And I think it's whack because, again, all the people in the center are not going to vote for that. I guarantee you it's not going to get people to vote.
I think she should just own it because Jasmine Crockett is a very talented politician.
Yeah.
Crockett, sorry, is a very talented communicator, politician. She's effective. People gravitate towards her. This was beneath her because Marjorie Taylor Greene, we expect that. That's the only way she can get a headline is by saying crazy stuff and then everyone looks. Representative Crockett is so much better than this. So I think it would have been really relatable because the rest of that speech, if you watch it, she's really impassioned. She says, I'm going off script. What I love a politician to do is say, you know what, I said that. I shouldn't have said that, and then move on because then everyone would move on with her. She's just too good for this.
I agree with that because I respect her, but it's just never okay to mock someone's disability, whether you're Donald Trump or Jasmine Crockett. And he was paralyzed from the waist down, Governor Abbott, and when he was 29 years old, a tree fell on him. It's a tragedy, whether you like him or not, that's just off limits. And I think it raises this bigger point that we encounter in the Trump era where just because he or some people like him go low, if we all go low back in response, then you just end up down in the mud. Things don't get better then. And right now, there's this whole question, like, should Democrats fight harder? Should they name call back? Should they shout? I think they should be strategic. I think they should. I don't think that the names help. I think right now there's a Wisconsin Supreme Court race that Elon Musk is pouring millions of dollars into to get the Republicans seated. Democrats have a chance to fight there and have a strategic, tangible impact. Or Mike Waltz's seat in Florida, the national security advisor, is up in a special election. You could win a House seat. Do that rather than the name calling and trying to get headlines.
But the reason Donald Trump has all of these people following him is because he did that name calling. It attracts the press in a way.
Yeah, demagogues are going to demagogue.
But
people are following him, like him or not like him. I think people are gravitating towards his ideas. It's a war of ideas. We can disagree about what needs to be done, but the idea that stuff doesn't need to be done, you got your head buried in the sand. Let me know what you think in the comments. Crucial Convo.